Good morning, students. Welcome to Amazing Facts. Disaster are defined as a thing, person, event, or factor that poses a threat to people, structures, or other economic asset. They could be either human-made or naturally occurring in the environment. So, natural hazards or natural disaster are the results of natural processes and man has no role to play in such hazards. So today in this video, we are going to see one such natural hazard, that is cyclones. Cyclones generally occurs in three stages: tropical cyclones, severe cyclones and super cyclones. When the storm in the cycle blows in the speed of less than 74 miles per hour, then it is called a tropical cyclone. When it gets intense and the speed is between 75 to 120 miles per hour, then it becomes a severe cyclone. When the speed increases even more than 120 miles per hour, then it becomes a super cyclone. So how are these cyclones formed? Where are they initiated? Hurricanes, typhoons. So what are they? Let's see about it. So cyclone is a general term used by meteorologists to describe any rotating organized cloud that originate over waters. Cyclones, hurricanes, typhoons are one event but different names depending on the location. In the Atlantic and the Northeast Pacific, it is termed as hurricanes. Then, in the Northwest Pacific, it is termed as typhoons, and in the South Pacific and Indian Ocean, it is called cyclones. You can also classify them based on hemisphere. The northern ones has hurricanes and the southern ones as typhoons. There are also few other differences in them apart from where they originate, like cyclones are usually clockwise and hurricanes are usually anti-clockwise direction. Where do these cyclones originate? When the atmospheric pressure is low over a large water bodies that is still and the temperature of the water is more than 26.5 degrees Celsius, then they are formed into a cyclone. So, let's see what is atmospheric pressure. The density of air in our atmosphere differs from place to place. They are not same everywhere. Atmospheric pressure is the weight of the air acting against the surface of the earth along with gravity. Air in the atmosphere creates a pressure on the earth's surface called the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is more on the earth's surface, and as we move upwards there is less amount of air, hence the atmospheric pressure decreases. When there is low atmospheric pressure on the large water bodies on the earth's surface, they turn into a cyclone. This process of thin air circulating, strengthening and developing into a cyclonic formation is called cyclogenesis. So how does it becomes a huge stormy cloudy cyclone? So let's see it. When the atmospheric pressure is low, the warm air rises to fill the gaps and the cold air goes down as they have moisture in it. The warm air, as it reaches the place, it becomes more warm and it rises rapidly, thus creating more gap. So the surrounding air rushes in to fill the place. This filling air travels at great speed and long distance. When they reach the area, instead of filling the gap, they start circulating and thus creating a spiral. After that, any air traveling to fill the gap has to join the spiral because the air cannot pass through the spiral directly. Usually, tropical cyclones range from 100 km to 2000 km in diameter. When a large amount of air is rushing in to fill the gap, they form huge cyclones and the spiral structures become larger and larger, penetrating the clouds and thus creating thunderstorms. Tropical cyclones can grow up to the height of 10 km and they last for 3 to 7 days depending upon the speed of the storm and how far it is away from the land and how big it is. Cyclones usually fade away or die when they cross the land area. So there is a misconception that buildings and other interruptions on the land surface act as a barrier stopping the cyclones. But that's not the fact. When the cyclonic storm crosses the land surface, the main source of the cyclone, that is the warm water, is taken away. Cyclones work with moist warm air, so when it crosses the cold water surface or land surface, they die. Since 957 AD, that is almost 1000 years now, there has been at least 11,982 recorded tropical cyclones in the Atlantic, Pacific and the Indian Oceans, and so far the largest ever recorded was the typhoon Tip that occurred in 1979 in the South Pacific Ocean near Philippines, which was 2000 km in diameter with a wind speed of 190 miles per hour, that is 305 km per hour. It lasted for almost 20 days, and this is said to be the largest and strongest cyclones that is ever recorded in the history. So now let's see some precautionary steps during such natural disaster. So first one is prevention. Plant mangroves, build evacuation site on higher ground, avoid constructions on no-built zone, formulate systematic evacuations and rescue plans. Before cyclone, know your local emergency hotlines, prepare your emergency survival kit, monitor weather condition, strengthen your house, evacuate if necessary. During cyclones, stay indoors, stay away from flood and coastal areas, gather family members and stay calm. Stay in the highest portion of your house away from windows. After cyclone, drink and eat food prepared with clean water. Thoroughly check your home, participate in cleanup activities, take photos of properties covered by insurance. So I hope you are benefited with this information. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you.